You're listening to the Morning Bull with Bonley Johnson, Bonzobitburg, and Little T right here on WBAM Radio. Rock on.
Yeah, good morning, WBAM. Good morning, you two.
Good morning.
Morning.
How's everybody doing today? Lively and chipper.
Tired.
I'm tired as F. Tired, man. Late night, early morning.
Yep.
Baby shit all over this morning before I got out of bed. That was pretty nice.
Yeah.
I was like, man, what is that? Yep. That's what it was.
Surprise, surprise.
She had a blowout.
I had that all day yesterday with the little man.
I'd love to blame it on her mom, but I'm pretty sure she gets her gastrointestinal stuff from me.
Well, the little man
Farts
is
like a machine.
starting to eat food, like people food, like, eggs and all that stuff.
Yeah.
He's getting in. Yes. So
Was he 6, 7 months now?
7 months.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's about right. We started Alex out on like mashed potatoes and stuff, and then with that rice cereal first.
Yeah.
And then we
Oatmeal
moved
for
into
him,
eggs.
and then
Scrambled eggs was big for a long time.
we just tried that now. So he likes my scrambled eggs. So that's a plus.
Does he eat ketchup on them?
No, not yet.
Not yet. He will eventually. Hopefully. What about you, Bonzo? You're a ketchup on your... Do you even eat eggs? I don't know if I've ever seen you eat eggs.
Yeah, I eat eggs. I don't do condiments, remember?
Oh, that's right.
Really?
Yeah, I forgot he was gay.
No condiments.
That's very
He don't
boring.
like pickles either. Or olives.
Really?
Nope.
Boring.
But he eats like wings and stuff like that. That's like a condiment, the sauce they put on the wings.
Yeah. I don't know why. I didn't like the taste of any of it.
Really? You ever eat mayonnaise on a French fry?
Oh,
Not on a
good.
French fry.
Oh, man. That's how they eat it over in England, I guess.
That's good shit. And also if you dip it in a milkshake.
Yeah.
I like
better.
French fries and milkshakes.
Barkley does that. She does that in
So
a
good.
Frosty.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't. I'm not a fan of that. But I do like the ketchup and the mayonnaise and just about any other dipping sauce you can put a French fry in. But
Well,
we had JoJo's the other night. Bonzo and his wife came over and we had steaks and stuff. They wanted to meet the baby and all that. So, but he bought JoJo's from that grocery store, man. Fuck, they were good. And they weren't even fresh.
Yeah, they were fresh.
Well, I mean, they sat around while we were talking and shit for what, an hour?
Well,
And
yeah,
They were still amazing. I lost my
Mini-
pen. Who wants to keep
Mini
track of the
K.
numbers today?
Oh,
I can't find my pen.
I had a pen here somewhere. But Minnie K likes to put ranch on everything.
Ranch?
Even her
Yeah.
pizza.
Yeah, that's
Like,
how. I don't mind
ah.
ranch on my pizza, dipping the crust in it. That's not
Oh
bad.
she puts it on her pizza.
Does Connor eat it on the pizza too?
Oh,
No, well, if he orders like one of them specialty pizzas
Like
with ranch
chicken,
on
bacon,
it, but
ranch pizza?
Yeah, but he doesn't put it on his pizza.
He likes it on everything else. Or he
He's
seems
not.
to.
Only time he eats ranch nowadays is
He's
on it.
changed?
He eats pretzels. He eats a lot of it. He eats it every day. He eats his pretzels and ranch, but usually if it's a sandwich or something, now he goes for mayo or ketchup.
I use cream cheese on my pretzels.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I like cream cheese. I never
I
had it on a
don't-
pretzel though. I don't.
Did
I don't-
you back in high school? Did you do remember when they had was kind of like a Frosty in the cafeteria, and
Yeah.
then they got the nutty bars, and you dip the
Yeah,
nutty
yeah.
bar and
Mhm.
break them apart. And
Yep. Did they call them
That was-
milkshakes?
I don't know what they called them.
I don't
I don't
remember. I
remember.
remember it. I remember the styrofoam cup. And I remember the nutty bars, of course, and pizza. Because that's the only
Yeah, it was
cafeteria
that
food I
was
ate
the
was out of the that side of the cafeteria.
Yeah,
I
what did
never
they
ate a
call
tray.
that side? It was a different name.
Yeah, I don't remember now. But you went over there and got the a la
It was
carte.
like a la carte side, but I don't remember what they called it.
Yeah, they had a different name for it. But I never had a tray, not one time. In the 4 years I went to New Philly, I didn't
There was
eat
a couple
tray lunch
trays that I
ever.
liked. I can't remember what they were though.
Well, we had open lunch. So if you didn't,
Right.
and pizza was what, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. They didn't have it on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Am I right? Am I remembering that correctly?
Possibly. I don't remember.
If I
Now, did they
remember,
make the pizza, or did you get, or did
It
they get
was
it
one of them
delivered?
like
they
square
made it,
frozen.
yeah.
Wasn't it like a
Really?
square frozen type thing?
Yeah.
Oh, we
They
got
were
our pizzas
huge.
from the local shops here.
We were allowed to go out and get them, so we just walked.
Ah.
If you wanted pizza, they had open lunch. You could just go, like across the street to what was that one that was right across the street?
I can't remember the name of it then, but I always went to Mary
Mark's?
Zypher's usually. Yeah, it might have been Mark's.
Because that was the name of the hairstylist that was in there afterwards at Mark's place. But what the hell was the name of that place? It wasn't Zafaro's, was it?
No.
God, that's terrible. Mary Zypher's was downtownish. You could go down there and get
Yeah, it was a few blocks away.
yeah, you get down there and get a French bread for like $1.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Or whatever, $1.50. It was just it wasn't big or anything, but it was good. But I liked the school pizza. Yeah, I know it was generic and it was covered in grease. You could literally wring the grease out of it and it would fall back to shape. Like it didn't ruin the pizza to roll it up and drain the grease off of it. But I didn't drain the grease off anyway. I liked it. Those little square pieces of pepperoni, because they were pepperoni pieces. They weren't like discs, like the pepperoni nipple looking things. It was just these little square chunks of pepperoni. Man, was it good. I liked it.
I stopped eating cafeteria food from the school when I got food poisoning from that.
Yeah.
Eating
That'll
pepper
do it.
steak sandwich.
Oh, yeah.
That was back in 8th grade, and I said no more. So I used to I got a la carte.
Well,
down,
if
which
it
would
was
be
you, it
soft
had to be a
pretzel.
bunch of people, right?
Huh?
Bunch of people had to have gotten sick then,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yep. So then my go-to was a soft pretzel. It sounds weird, but it's actually good. Soft pretzel with Cool Ranch Doritos.
I like.
Eating at the same time. Is that good?
They were a game changer when they came out, man. Cool Ranch Doritos.
Yeah.
I remember when Doritos were just Doritos, and then the first big flavor was taco. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know if you were old enough or not, T.
I'm old enough.
When that came out and it had that weird Mexican hat on the bag.
Yeah.
Yes.
That taco flavored Doritos. They were good. And
Yeah, so
then
that was my lunches in high school. Eating junk food.
we would go down to this place called Steining's Bakery, and they had day-old donuts. They were never like great donuts. They were the ones that no one else ate, and they're always cake donuts because that was the ones they always had left over. Rarely you'd get like a glazed donut or anything like that. They were usually sold out. But the day-old donuts were a dime. So you take your $1 for lunch. You get out into Steining's and you get 10 fucking donuts. It's like a whole box of them. And they were nasty, but, not the good ones. But I discovered my love for blueberry donuts that way. Blueberry cake donuts.
Oh, yeah?
Yummy.
Yeah. I love them now, man. I had no idea they even existed back then. But usually you just kind of took whatever they got. Sometimes they were a little bit more. They'd be like 20 cents for like if they had an apple fritter left over, which was rare. But they closed that place down. It's still open out in Mineral City now, but they had good donuts.
Yeah, the school lunches today, the first of all, the price is outrageous. It's like $4.25.
What the fuck? Are you
And
serious?
they hardly get anything. Yes, because my kids would come home and like, I'm starving. Well, what did you eat? They don't give them
Well,
much
you can.
on.
I don't even want to get started on that.
They
That's a
didn't
path
really
we can't go down.
they really didn't get much to eat. So I said, well, then you're packing because you can decide what you're,
Right.
how much food you're gonna do, and it's actually cheaper on us. So Minnie K gets the Lunchables. We get her the Lunchables, and then she'll put in a couple of sweet stuff, which is all right with me. I mean, hey, but yeah. But in the high school cafeteria, which we never had before, they have a salad bar. They have a
Get the
soda
fuck out of
machine.
here.
Yes, they do. Yes, they
That's
do.
dangerous. Listeria and that break out on salad bars all the time.
They have a
If it's
salad
an
bar, yeah.
actual
I was
salad bar,
surprised.
that's
It's an
dangerous.
actual salad bar. Yep.
I don't know if I would want that in my kid's school, but just keep the fucking shit frozen. Make soups. Like Caldwell lunches were the best. I ate the Caldwell lunch tray every day.
Mm-hmm.
They made their food. They had people in the kitchen. Of course, in their defense, in New Philly's defense, that's a lot smaller school. Like you said, there's 50 to 60 people in your class down there as opposed to 350, in New Philly per class.
Right.
So, but they made they would take. I don't know if this is so mean to even discuss this, but the special ed kids would work in the kitchen. That was part of their school day. Like they would just take them out of class instead of like having English or whatever
Right.
or math. They would go in the kitchen and cook. They would take them all in the kitchen, and they all cooked and worked in the kitchen, and that was their education for the day.
Wow.
They had some classes, but like they spent most of their day slaving away in the kitchen making lunch for everybody else. I mean, it's kind of fucking slave labor and fucked up when you think about it, but
Right.
I don't know.
Well,
That's just the way it was.
during COVID, I think, or right after the COVID pandemic thing, the schools here, they were giving out free breakfasts.
Mm-hmm.
And if you didn't want to eat it, it was all like a juice box and a muffin and stuff like that. If you don't, you can take it if you wanted to. Well, Kira kept on bringing this stuff home. So did Cody. And I'm thinking, what are you doing? I didn't know they were doing free breakfast that you can bring it home. And like, well, this is for Pat. I was like, okay, because we know he likes the muffins and
Right,
everything
right.
else. So they brought him home for Pat. And he would put him, then Pat would put him in his lunch for, the next day for work.
Well, I
So I
mean,
said, well, at least that worked
technically you
out.
paid for it with your taxes and everything, so
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
yours.
And they still do that. They still do that.
When I was at Claymont, they had breakfast. The buses would bus you in 15 minutes early, and they would serve like a warm, like oatmeal or something, or grits or whatever,
Right.
and milk, and then you'd go to your class. But people have a hard time now understanding that like poverty and hunger were a thing all the way up into the 80s for rural America.
Right.
Like our school down there in Caldwell, I remember it was a constant thing all the way through grade school, all the way up to 6th grade, that they were focused on what you ate, because it was a huge deal. It was like there were so many poor people down there. It was like brutally poor. It is the tip of Appalachia, and it's still Appalachia. It's just the tip of it. But kids were hungry. Kids went
Right.
hungry. We did too sometimes. It was kind of crazy, but people today have a hard time understanding that. They think that shit is only in, foreign countries, and
No.
it's not. It's not. I think it still happens in some regions around the United States today where kids are still struggling to eat on a
Right.
daily basis. I don't know. That's, if my opinion is, we should focus on that, not
But yeah,
war in
Kira would
Ukraine.
get dangerous when we put money into her lunch account in order for her to get lunch there. So it'd be
How does
$20.
that work?
I
Because
do
we didn't do anything like that. We just
what do you mean?
paid cash.
Okay.
How do you have an
So
account?
what they do now, yes, what they do now is they have a 6 to 7 digit number. That is their number that they use from kindergarten all the way up to high school. And what they do is you can put money into their account on an app, And then what they do is when they get to the line, they push that number in and it automatically comes out of our account. So I would pay 20 a month. Her dad would pay 20 a month, but it kept on going like that. But she was getting dangerous with it because I'm like, why? And it will tell me what she bought, the history. And I'm thinking, and I wasn't really paying attention to it in the beginning. I was like, why is this money going down so low? Well, she was buying ice cream with it and everything else. I was like,
That's
nope,
dangerous. That is so dangerous.
you are done. You're done.
Not only that,
you're packing.
because if it was me, I'd be like buying my friend shit on my.
Well, that's what she was doing as well. And I'm like, no, this isn't. No, you're done. You're packing.
That's dangerous. That's like giving a kid a credit card.
Basically, it is. Yeah.
Well, I mean, but you know what? Let's look at it this way, though. That's kind of building a life skill, right? Because you have to learn to budget. Eventually, you have to learn to budget.
Right.
Your own budgets and stuff. Oh, I'm sorry. Keep putting my hand up and Smule or Zoom thinks I'm asking a question. But I don't know. That's kind of smart, I guess. So I don't know.
Yeah, so it was taking a toll on us because it was like $20 wasn't even cutting a month. And some days she would pack, but it was more the majority. I'm eating hot food today, and I was like, it ain't happening no more. You're done. You're
it's
cut
40
off.
a month, right? Or is it?
You figure $4.25 a meal. Put it that way. Okay.
So you even at lunch, that's $20 a week.
Exactly. And we were trying to get her to like, okay, I got to the point where it's like, okay, they give you a menu for the month. You choose what you want as your hot meals for school, and then the rest will be packing. Well, that didn't work out. The system didn't work out. Like I said, because she was buying stuff.
Right. Yeah. As I would
so
too.
I'm like, forget it. Forget it.
This is carte blanche. I get what I want. Yeah, I would have never been responsible enough to do that. I'd have been broke by Tuesday. And I'd have starved the rest of the week. I'm just irresponsible that way. I'd probably still be that way. Because I can't keep track of money. I don't know how to do it. It escapes me. I forget like what I spend money on. I just forget. It's dumb.
I keep track of it.
I can't keep track of shit.
I keep track of the billing and everything else.
It's bad.
I started at maybe 4 years ago. Because Pat's working, he can't keep up with it. So so we're married for how many years, and I finally got my name put onto his account and a credit card, the debit card under my account because I'm the one that's basically using it.
Yeah.
So I'm the one that's taking care of the money and stuff like that. And I'm like, when we're getting kind of low, I was like, hey, we need to cut it down. But we did. And it's like, we don't, like every Friday we used to take out. Now that cut down as well too. So it's like, but yeah.
I'm doing something here on the thing.
Oh, Minnie K did something. Oh, she scared the shit out of me on Monday night.
Doing what?
So I'm in bed watching TV. Next thing you know, I hear is pop. And I'm thinking, oh shit, my lights went out. TV went out. Half the house went out. Lights. I'm thinking, what the hell? So I said, Kira, was that you? Because her one outlet is triggering like the Wi-Fi and stuff. Like when she just plugs something in.
What do you mean triggering?
I'll tell you, it triggers it. I don't know how to explain it. Pat could probably explain this better. So
you talking it trips the breaker?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So then I get to her room and I'm like, and I'm hearing all this stuff dropping. I'm thinking, what the hell is going on? And she goes, I was moving she wanted to plug her phone into the power surge thing. I said, okay. And she goes, the next thing you know, she tried to move it over to the nightstand because she was moving stuff around. And she goes, it caught, like it sparked and caught like a little spark on it and it blew. And I said, how the hell did you do that? Well, she had a necklace or a bracelet that was on the bed and the metal went right into the plug in to the charger, and between the charger and the power surge that it did this. So Pat was sleeping through all this, and I was paranoid because I was like, "Oh shit, you're lucky you didn't catch your bed on fire." First of all,
She's
I
lucky
said,
she didn't get electrocuted.
No shit.
"Yes, yes." So
Or yeah, the fire might be worse.
I went downstairs and I checked. I said, "Don't touch anything until I'm done with this." So while the power, because I knew it blew a circuit, I said, "Pull everything out of your outlet that's on that outlet. Pull it out, like everything." I don't. And
So
she had
wait
a
a
light
minute.
or
I'm
something.
picturing like a Christmas story where the dad had all that shit plugged into the ones.
Ah,
Yeah, it was kind of like that, right? So I go downstairs and I put the breaker back on after she gets out. She goes, "Well, everything's working, everything's lit up." And I said, "Okay." So she shows me the power cord. I threw it out last night. She shows me the power surge, and I'm thinking, "Oh shit!" She wanted to use it again. I was like, "Oh hell no!" I said, "And you gotta throw the charger out now." I
Yeah.
said, "You." She goes, "Well, it wasn't my fault. I understand it wasn't her fault, but it was just a point as like,
Well,
this is why I tell you no electronics on your bed. Period. Don't fall asleep with, the charger, the phone, anything on your bed."
yeah, they do warn you about that. I think, excuse me,
I
a lot
said,
of people do
"Now
it, but
you know." Yes, I said, "Now you know."
that's bad. I got one of
I
them
was like,
kickstand things. I like it.
I was paranoid. I didn't want to wake up Pat. I'm thinking, I hope to God I do not have a fire in this house tonight. But I
Keep-
took all precautions that I needed to, and I was like,
Well, that's terrible.
so Pat gets
I'm
up
glad
the
it
next morning. Yeah,
came
Pat
out
gets up
okay,
the
but-
next morning and sees the power surge and the charger in the trash bag and goes, "What the hell happened?" I said, "I will explain to you when you get home." He's
That's
like,
not
"Okay."
fair. He's got to think about it all day. He's like, what the fuck did they do? Is there a fire in my house while I was
care of
sleeping? I didn't even know
I
it.
took care of it.
So, what was your favorite school lunch? If you had to pick one of the, we're going to talk about before you had to go a la carte.
Yeah.
Before you got food poisoning. Was it that sandwich that you got food poisoning from? Was that your favorite before that?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, I kind of
It's something
figured
I
that
like.
probably. What was it again?
Pepper steak.
Pepper steak. So what is that? Is that like a Philly cheesesteak?
Kind of, yeah.
Kinda. Because that's basically all that is, right?
It's like steak, like chopped up steak and red sauce.
Oh, they
That I
okay.
can remember. Yeah.
So it is pepper steak. Because
Mhm.
if it's in red sauce, that's actual pepper steak. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Nice. What about you, Bonzo? What was your favorite
Mm,
school lunch? Not that you took, that the school made.
They used to make pretty good tacos, and then there was a taco day. I don't remember if it was Tuesday or what, but and then I always liked the mashed potatoes with the meat gravy over it.
Yeah, that's good shit. Mine was the chili at Caldwell. They would make this just giant vats of chili, and I think they probably used it because we had it like at least once a week, sometimes more. But you get a bowl of chili, and then they give you this cheese wedge. It was a wedge of cheddar cheese shaped like a triangle, and then a peanut butter sandwich, a half a peanut butter sandwich, and that was the whole lunch. And it was good, man. And I still, to this day, when I eat chili, I dip peanut butter sandwiches in it. Love that.
I like their rice though.
What is it?
Just rice that they had, and I
Rice?
can remember it. Yeah, like they would scoop it, and it would actually stay stuck. Like
Yeah, well, rice is
into
sticky, yeah.
yeah, but I liked it though. I mean, I put salt, pepper, and butter on it. It wasn't that
Was
bad.
it plain or was there some flavor to it?
It was plain. You had to create your own stuff. Salt, pepper, butter. That's that kind of stuff. But yeah.
We used to have it for breakfast because that was one of the things you got in the poor people pack from the government was a big bag of rice.
Did you have like a rice pudding type hot cereal or what? Or did you just eat rice?
For breakfast?
Yeah.
It was just boiled rice with
Right.
milk and sugar.
Yeah, kind of like a
Kinda,
cereal.
but
Yeah.
like a cereal, yeah. But it wasn't. I mean, she would just make the rice and we'd put milk and sugar over it.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Was it
butter.
warm milk and sugar or cold?
Well, you put the milk on cold, but the rice was always hot, so it
Yeah.
it was warm when it was done.
Yeah.
But I still eat it once in a while. but I don't like
couldn't
it
jump
when I eat.
I
past.
ate some weird shit back when I was growing up at my grandma's house, man. I don't know if it's from the depression or what, but she would always make weird stuff that I'd eat.
Like what?
Like she would toast some bread and she'd put butter on it and then she would cut it up in squares
Mm-hmm.
and then you put it in a bowl and you poured warm milk over it with sugar on top of it. And then there
Cinnamon
was
Toast
one that
Crunch.
was yeah, it was kind of like that. And then there was what the it was she called it cracker soup. She took saltines and broke them up in a bowl and then poured coffee and milk and sugar over
I've
them.
heard of
and
that
ate.
before.
Oh, wow.
Coffee over crackers. that
Ugh.
is Depression era food. That is. I don't know about the toast, but I'm sure it's all the same kind of.
Yeah.
It all comes from the same stuff. You just made whatever you had and made whatever you could into it, out of it.
The flavor was really good, but the bread was so soggy it was
Yeah.
kind of gross.
Yeah.
Even
That was
even
one of the
though I
things you
like
had to eat
soggy
quick.
stuff. Yeah.
Like cereal used to be back in the day. I don't know what they put on it now to keep it crunchy. But back in the day, you couldn't keep your cereal crunchy. It was soggy by the time you were done with the bowl.
I
But I don't know what
love
some
soggy
kind of
cereal.
preservative or something on it now that it doesn't get soft like that. Even the frosted flakes and shit, they don't get soft. Did you guys ever eat cornflakes?
I don't like
Yes.
cornflakes.
Did you eat them plain?
Well, I put sugar on them, but yeah, I don't.
Bananas.
I never.
That's how I eat my cornflakes.
Oh yeah, bananas.
Yeah,
I always put
bananas.
them.
Do you ever slice? Did you slice your own or
Yeah, I sliced them real thin.
with a spoon?
Nope, didn't
That's what
slice
I
them.
did. I took my spoon real thin and just so you could have more. Then slices of banana.
That's what I did. I took the butter knife and I sliced them really thin. You got like 1,000 pieces
Yep.
out of one banana.
Yep, that's how you did it. I don't know why it was better like that, but it was just because it was more. It seemed like more, I guess.
It's almost like when you eat like the cereal with marshmallows and you eat around the marshmallows and
Yep.
save them for last.
Now you can buy the marshmallows to add them in.
Yeah, that's
Really?
crazy. Yep.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
just eat
Applejack's
'em.
Applejack's had a limited edition with marshmallows, the little tiny marshmallows, and it was so delicious. And like I said, too bad it was limited edition because I liked it. And Pat's like, well, you can always buy the extra. And I was like, I keep on forgetting you can do that. You can buy the marshmallows now.
You can.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite cereal season is over now.
Oh,
The
because you like the
Monster
Halloween
cereal?
stuff.
Yeah, I love the Monster cereals.
Oh my God, I bought 2 boxes and I was depressed. It's
not the same,
even
but
the
they're
same.
still
It's
good.
terrible. I didn't like
I still like it, but it's not as good as it was. I don't know if it's the fact that they replaced the sugar with that corn syrup.
it must be that because it
Or
didn't
what,
hold
but
any flavor, I didn't think.
Yeah, it's definitely different than it used to be, but Frankenberries are still good. I didn't like the caramello, whatever, creepy
I never had it.
Carmelo, whatever her name is, the green one. I didn't care for it.
I saw they had a Wednesday one out from the Addams Family. Did you see that one?
No.
Yeah, they had it at Walmart. I was like, get the heck out. I forget what flavor it was called though. I have to look. But yeah. Let me see.
It seems weird eating.
I just had cereal today. I haven't had my eggs lately.
Why not?
I had s'mores. Ever since I was sick,
Mm-hmm.
my eating is totally different. I'm eating way less. Not hungry like it used to be. Yeah. What the heck? makes this cereal?
Barkley's been making me egg in the hole.
Egg in the hole.
Yeah, but you cut the hole out of the toast and put an egg in it, pan fry it. Then I save the little circle that come out of the middle to dip in the center of the egg. It's fucking good, man. She uses real butter and she just like slathers it on there. Oh God. Got that from that stupid V for Vendetta movie. I'd never heard of it before that. Is that real butter? I haven't had real butter since I was a child. Yeah. I ate it like all week already. All week last week. Love
All
it.
right, hold on. Is this?
What are you looking up?
I'm looking up Wednesday's Kellogg's
Oh,
cereal.
that's right. The Wednesday Addams. I wonder what flavor. Tastes like desperation and cigarettes.
It keeps on.
It's the emo cereal.
Hold on.
Tastes like cools and desperation.
I don't know if I can grab the picture because it keeps on telling me I can't. So we're just gonna
I would
Snapchat.
consider Wednesday Addams emo, right?
Hold on.
I mean, it's
Wait, so I'm just gonna screenshot it and go from there. Where am I at? I need to wake up.
is it just like a
There you go.
special limited edition Halloween thing, or are they coming out with just?
It must be from
Is there a
Kellogg's.
new? Oh, that's right. There's a TV series right now, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah, cookies and cream.
Yeah.
Black and white like her outfit.
Yep.
Yeah,
I like cookies and cream,
I do too.
so I would be okay with that. Man, I fucking loved Cookie Crisp when I was a kid, and it was just because of the stupid commercial. They had me
Cookie
totally
Crisp?
convinced it was cookies. And that
Yeah, it's not even close.
no, it's not even close. But I loved it anyway. I ate that
Connor
shit up.
bought that. He doesn't eat cereal. He bought that box of cereal once he seen it, and he said, "I want some of that." I'm like, "You're not gonna eat that." Yeah, I will. So I bought it. He never ate it.
Did he even try it?
I couldn't eat. I don't remember. I think he tried it, maybe. I couldn't even eat it.
Yeah,
My thing is s'mores cereal by Post. Not any other company. It's got to be Post.
I didn't know there's more than one.
Oh my word. It is delicious. Like when I go to the store, it's hard to get sometimes. When I go to the store, I grab 3 to 4 boxes to make sure I have it. So good.
I used to deliver and pick up from Post in Kalamazoo. That is the shittiest city of it. That whole state. No offense to anybody from Michigan, but the driving and the roads in Michigan are fucking ridiculous. The worst. And the company was shit too. All they did was give me a hard time the whole time I was there, picking up cereal. Fuck. I hated working for that company. But yeah, Post was terrible. And I think one of the other cereal companies was in the same city or pretty close to it. No, it wasn't Kalamazoo. It was Battle Creek. Battle Creek, Michigan. That's where it was. Same thing. It's all fucking terrible. Honey Maid s'mores. Oh, that's good. Honey Maid are good.
It reminds you
graham
of,
crackers.
like Golden Grahams, Cocoa Puff chocolate.
Huh.
Balls, yeah, and the marshmallow. It's good.
That's my favorite adult cereal. Golden Grahams. If
Me
I
too.
had to pick one, that's the one I would go with.
And they had the retro one, the retro box and everything that you can get.
You want to talk about a major disappointment in cereal right now? Fucking corn pops. They were so good when I was a kid. They're just they taste stale the whole time now, even when they're fresh. Huge disappointment. I got some a couple years ago or last year. I don't know. I didn't finish the box, which is not that unusual. I mean, there's a lot of times I don't finish the box. I'm not a big cereal person anymore. You know, when you're a kid,
I am.
When you're a
I
kid,
eat the shit out of cereal.
I like it, but it does not fill me up. So
it was always it was early in my adult life. It was a good snack, like a late night snack thing.
Yeah, that's when I eat it usually in the evening.
I just don't snack that. When I snack now, it's like meat snacks. I keep fucking Jack Links, man. It's got me right now. And then I always regret it in the morning. I wake up, I can taste that shit. I'm like, oh God, that was a bad decision. So that's the other brand of s'mores?
Well, that's actually the General
that
Mills
one I'm aware
back in
of,
the
yeah.
80s. Yes. They're bringing all that back. Yep.
I didn't know it was gone.
and Golden Grams.
Golden
Yeah,
Grams,
yeah.
it's never gone anywhere. But
They had it in the retro box now. Back to the retro
you mean
box.
the retro boxes are coming back? Oh,
Yeah.
okay, I got you. I thought you meant the cereals were coming back. I'm like, I wasn't aware they
I cannot
disappeared.
believe they don't put like the toys in the cereal anymore for the kids. Remember how they used to have
Yeah.
the toys and
Yes,
stuff in there?
because me and my sister would fight over who's
Yeah,
going to open
I
the
think
box
that's
and
why
get
they
it
took it
first.
away. Because like we had 5 kids, it was a fucking war, man. You to be the first one up to open the box, you got the prize, and it was a war.
Man, I remember I'd go grocery shopping with my grandpa on the weekends. He would always go on like Saturday or Sunday,
Mm-hmm.
and he'd let me pick a box of cereal. And I remember going through cereal just for the prize. I would pick
Yeah.
the cereal.
So
Yep.
what was your favorite prize? Like, what were you shooting
Oh
for?
God, I don't
The
know.
submarine that was in Honeycombs.
That was with the baking soda.
Yeah.
You put
No,
the
it was in
baking-
Captain Crunch. Sorry. But yeah, you put the baking soda, a spoonful of baking soda, and it would like dip into the tub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it didn't really work that well, but it was cool.
Mine was the creepy crawlies. The
That was pretty good.
octopus
The
ones.
wacky wall walkers.
Yes, that's
that
it.
was a pretty good one. That was a good one.
Yeah, me and my sister were getting in trouble because we opened.
But
we would open it.
the ultimate gift was the license plate from Honeycombs. You could never get your name, but you'd save up.
My name was
it really
never
wasn't
out
in the
there.
box, but yeah.
I could never get my name either.
No.
Nope.
Mine was pretty common. I could have got it, but I never did. I don't know why.
Hmm.
And they always wanted to put like Thomas.
Or Tommy.
Yeah. Tommy I could live with because that's what they called me when I was a kid. So like my brothers and them, they still call me that. But yeah. I guess I should be blessed.
My mom yelled at us because when we opened it, me and my sister would dump out the whole cereal.
Oh yeah.
Get the toy and then try to get the cereal back in the bag and then try to get it into the box.
Oh, we were
So
way
she knew
grosser. We would just stick
after
our dirty
something.
ass fucking arms all the way into the box and dig. You pull that shit out. You get kind of good at it. You can get without because you get in trouble for spilling the cereal. So you get kind of good at digging through there and shaking the box around until you grabbed it. Figured out ways to get it without spilling it and get in trouble. Yeah. Yeah, they had some pretty cool shit back then. Always something generic and plastic, but it was cool. It was fun to look at when you were eating your cereal.
I guess because kids aren't into toys as much anymore. They're all computer.
I wonder if
phone.
they give away shit like that, like characters on Roblox or something, you know what I mean? Or whatever, the Minecraft or whatever. That's what
Yeah.
they should do.
Yeah, I mean,
I think
It's-
the
it was
last
a-
ones
it
that I
was the
had.
marketing. It was great. I mean, whoever came up with that was smart.
Right. I think the last ones with my kids that I can remember, they got color changing spoons or straws.
Yeah.
That were in the box.
Yeah. I remember that. I remember them
Mhm.
advertising it. I don't
Mm-hmm.
think I ever got one, but I wonder why. I wonder why that went away.
I don't know. But
Hmm.
now she's into like you don't have to make chocolate milk, and I don't know what they're called. I don't know if I have an example up here because she might have drank them all. But instead of making your chocolate milk or so, now they have these. I'm sure they had them out for a while, but they're these straws, and they had the flavoring in the inside. One was cookies and cream. So when you suck the milk up, you
I
got
had
the
no
flavor.
idea. I've never heard of that.
I
Me
might
neither.
have to. I might have. Maybe I'll have to go in the cabinet and see if I have it, and I'll show you.
Huh.
There might be one up there yet. But yeah, so she'll do that instead of
So,
making chocolate milk.
how long does it last?
Till you
Like
drink
one
all
big
your milk.
sip?
No. No, it lasts until
What is it coated with the powder inside? Or is it
I'm
like
not too
is
sure.
it like
Now,
some
hold
kind of
on,
a
let me see
solid
if
chocolate
let me
thing?
see if I can find it.
You know what I
Let me
mean?
see if I can find it. I think there might be one up there. I'm not
Huh.
too sure. But yeah.
That's weird. I can't imagine it would work.
And they're only
that
like
well.
$1 something for like a three pack, maybe. $1.92 or something like that. It's not really expensive.
Hmm.
So I picked them up for her. I got them as a mistake, and I got them for their stocking stuffers, just because I like to get stocking stuffers are just something different, something that you never seen before. Well, these kids were loving it, and I was like, all right, so totally forgot about it, and then I thought I surprised her and like, hey, I found these, so I picked it up, and now she's asking for them again.
The only thing cool we had like that was crazy straws. Remember those?
What, the loopy ones?
Yeah, they were called
Yeah.
crazy straws. They didn't do anything. They were just loopy. Drink through your pop or whatever, your water, your Kool-Aid. It was Kool-Aid for us, but Kool-Aid through a crazy straw. I don't know why you wanted them, but you just wanted them. You'd
Yeah,
see
just
that.
watch the liquid go up while you're stuck in
Yeah,
it.
they made them look so fun in the commercials. Like kids were like, "Yay, crazy straw!"
They make
And
everything look
yeah,
great.
they do.
anymore.
And then you just really want it. So they're smart that way. I'm like, why do I look so weird? I forgot to turn my light on. That's why I got some kind of glare behind me. It's because
I don't see it.
I didn't
Oh,
turn
yeah, I
my,
do.
I
Yeah, I
didn't turn
do.
my light on. Staying in the
Every toy
dark.
I bought, I was disappointed in from the commercial. They show it do cool stuff, and then you try to do it, it doesn't even work.
Yeah. Didn't they? They used to have to tell you the truth on those. They don't anymore. Did you know that? They're allowed to
Mm-mm.
lie to you on advertisements now about stuff like that, like what can do and can't do.
Nope.
Yeah, they
Does
changed
it have to
they
be in
changed.
like fine print though on the commercial itself or no?
No, they changed the laws. No, they're allowed to lie to you on the advertisements about
What?
what products do. Yeah, it's crazy. It used to be
I
they
know
had
we,
to
I
like
know
in
that
small print.
I know that gas filler we bought. That
Yeah.
lady said that on YouTube.
Yep, that's one of the things that I was talking about. They changed those laws so those people can lie to you about shit now. They don't have to tell you what the product does and what it doesn't do.
I think she said they have to state on the bottle what it does, but on the little, if you buy anything with like a cardboard outside description
advertisement,
what
yep.
it does, like they don't have to tell you the truth on
That's
there.
insane to me. All right,
That's stupid.
you guys ready to do the weather?
Yeah,
Yep.
while you're doing that, I'm gonna look to see if I have that one of those straws here for you.
Let's see if I can find the button.
And now it's time for the weather with Heather.
The air tonight clings like a second.
That's the one I've already done. I don't have any. Well, let's replay this one then.
The October air is crisp, with temperatures resting at 50 degrees Fahrenheit, just cold enough to send a chill down your spine
Disappearing.
as the wind whispers through the old, twisted streets at 7 miles per hour. Expect low-hanging fog by dusk, snaking its way between gravestones and under doorways as if drawn to places where history hasn't quite let go. Clouds will blanket the sky tonight, leaving the moon struggling to peek through. A 20% chance of drizzle means the cobblestones might glisten just enough to catch fleeting shadows that disappear
They're
before
beads.
you look twice. By midnight, the temperature will dip to 44 degrees, and the breeze from the harbor will carry a hint of sea salt, and maybe the echo of a whispered incantation. Tomorrow brings little warmth, with highs reaching only 53 degrees. A perfect day to wander the streets, though you may feel as if you're never entirely alone. Salem, Massachusetts is the kind of place where the past lingers, and not all spirits wait for Halloween. Watch the windows for candlelight and listen carefully. The night might have something to say.
Did you have anything for us today? Booger tea?
No.
I was just curious.
I'm gonna try to get one for Friday, but
We're not going to have a show Friday.
Okay.
We're going to take a break.
Okay.
We're going to take all next week off too. We're going to revamp.
Okay.
I got to get some rest. I'm tired. But we're going to
Okay.
we're going to come back, and the show is going to be a video show when we come back. So that's the goal.
Okay.
That's the goal. We're going to take rest of this week and next week off, and then try to redo this the way we need to get it done correctly. We're going to
Sounds good
refocus
to me.
and figure out if it's
Alrighty.
going to be 1 day a week or 2 days a week. Man, my throat. But now I see how those chocolate straws work. They're little beads in there,
Mm-hmm.
like little pieces of cereal. Good morning, Donald.
Kind
Campbell.
of.
Yeah, that's kind of what it looks like. So
But
now,
it's
it
for-
makes
it's for-
sense
it's
that,
for
that,
milk,
that it would
right.
actually last now while you were drinking it. Because I'm like, if it was a powder, it would just be gone in the first gulp.
Yep. But nope. That my kids ask for that now for their stocking stuffers and stuff.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So 1 straw per glass of milk and it's done.
Yep.
That checks out.
And there's different flavors. Like I said, they have chocolate, they have cookies and cream, they have strawberry.
Yeah, kind of like those Poxy
Walmart.
sticks.
That's where they sell them. At least I got these from Walmart. But yeah.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I was in Walmart the other day for the first time in years. I freaking hate Walmart. Hate it. Hate the crowds. Hate the way they do their shit. Hate the fact that no matter what, anytime I run in there, I run into people. And then I got to stop and talk to them. I'm like, I keep my circle small for a reason. But yeah, I can't remember what the hell we were there for. Oh, yeah, I know now. We were talking about this the other day. It was the dark chocolate miniatures. The assorted ones.
The candy.
Yeah. But they have the Hershey's miniatures in all dark. You know, they got the Mr. Goodbar dark, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's where they have it. That's the best place to buy it. It's the best place to find it.
Right.
They're hard to find and they're seasonal, so.
Well, that's where I found the dark sea salt caramel Rolos. They have
Yeah.
them in a bag. Oh, yeah. I said to Pat, so at least I know where to get those. Because I'll eat them on occasion. But yeah.
Yeah, so we'll talk about it off the air, what we're going to do
Okay.
or what we
It
want
kind
to
of
do.
relieves me because I think today I might have the little man for a couple hours
Yeah.
yet. Well,
I just haven't gotten caught back up since the baby came.
no, that is very understandable. Very understandable. But yeah, so she might need me from like 2 to 6. I said that's fine. So I probably won't be getting much done. Just a reminder as well, my show will not be airing next week. I will not, but there will be a replay.
Yeah, you're going to use the replay.
Mm-hmm.
You could pre-record the show.
I don't think I have
Could.
the time.
I'm just teasing you. Of course, you can take the week off.
I'm trying. I'm right now.
You're coming
I
to
feel like,
Ohio. That's a perfect reason to take the week off.
yeah. I said to Pat, and I don't know what it is. It could just be me, but I feel like, and I get them in the morning and I get them at night, but I feel like I'm on like a hamster wheel that's not stopping. Like I've been feeling this lately for the last couple weeks. It's hard to explain. They're not panic attacks or anxiety.
No, I can
It's
tell
just,
you exactly what it is.
I don't
It's
know even know if I want
arrhythmia.
to.
It's arrhythmia. Irregular heartbeat. When you get
Yeah, but it's not my heartbeat or anything going. I don't feel any of that. It's just I think
I'm just
it's hard to
telling you,
explain.
that's the first thing you feel.
AFib or that.
AFib, yeah, or a flutter.
Well,
They both make you feel like you're sitting still and you're resting, but it feels like you're running a fucking marathon at the same time. And some people don't even feel their heartbeat getting faster. Like it's only a certain small percentage of the population that can actually feel it. So
but I feel like I
get
have like
checked
this, like a burst of energy, and then all of a sudden disappears. It's gone.
Yeah. It could be
I
just
don't-
you're
it's-
just
it's-
horny. I don't know.
Plus, I have insomnia, so that shit doesn't help. I think it could be other things that women issues too, because
Well, I mean, you are
I'm
getting
doing
to
my
that age,
research.
I guess.
Yeah, 50. I'm 50.
Yeah. That could be
I'm
that could be a
there.
big part of it.
I just have, yeah. So I think this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Don't like
I
it.
don't know anything about that stuff, but I know it fucks with women's bodies.
Yeah, I'm catching up on the symptoms, and it seems to be one of them. But like I said to Pat, it's hard to explain. I don't.
Are you feeling grumpy
I'm
too, or
No.
No.
Well, Pat might say so, but no.
Are you wearing him out?
No.
Took a
How
long time
often
to
does
answer.
this happen?
How often?
Your
What?
your
Burst of energy thing.
marathon thing. Your heart
It,
racing.
my heart is not racing. Like
Well,
I'm
it doesn't
feeling
feel like
everything.
a heart
No,
racing,
I
but
just think
you're
it's happens early in the morning and right before I go to bed.
every day.
No. Mm-mm. No.
Hmm.
And just to be safe, I would go to a heart doctor and have them put you on one of them
I think. Well, I
heart
see.
monitors.
I also have panic attacks and anxiety, and I think this is just me, but I think with the schedule change, when schedule changes, and I don't have like a routine. If my routine is broken, this is how I get. And lately, it's been broken.
What if it's an entity that has entered you?
Well, I thought
taking
about
over
that
your
as well.
body.
I thought that as well, but I was like, no.
Entered
But
you
no,
from
it's-
behind.
I
That's how they do them entities.
I just think I
They
have a
get you
lot on
from
my
the
mind
back.
right now, and I just think it needs to like.
It's probably just mental, yeah. It's probably just mental. I mean, the holidays are coming up. You know, you got a teenage daughter in the house. You know, that's what Poltergeist was based on. They say most poltergeists are due to teenage women in the house, teenage girls. So, like
Yeah.
that craziness that follows them around attracts that kind of energy from the spirit world. But no, I mean, you got a lot going on. Pat's busy. You're busy. You got, you're watching the baby.
Mm-hmm. And it's like I watch him like 8 hours out of the day.
That's a lot.
And it's like I'm trying to catch up on stuff and everything else. Thank God Minnie K was here yesterday, so she took the majority of it off my hands for me, so I can get stuff done around the house.
Yeah. It's hard. And like,
I'm not going to say no to watching the grandchild because
no,
I'm
of
going to
course
get
not.
him as much as I
It takes
could.
a family to raise a kid.
Right. So she asked if I can take a couple hours today. I'm like, and yeah. And I just said to Pat, I said, I hate to tell you, I said, but I think we're going to have fish tonight because it's easy to make. Have that, what is that, Gordon's fish, Put it in the oven for a little bit and done.
Yeah. I had the Costco one the other day. It was awful. We did it in the air fryer. Yeah. Just, I don't know. It just wasn't right. I remember the Gordons and that. I remember liking it as a kid, but
I like it.
that brand I didn't care for. It looks great on the paper, on the packaging, and that it says Alaskan wild caught cod. I'm like, yeah, that's right up my alley.
I just
It was not.
dunk it in a lot of tartar sauce.
Well, that was the other problem. We homemade the tartar sauce, and I think there was too much relish in it. So,
Ah,
and that relish, I don't know what it is. It's strong. It's great on a hot dog. The Heinz squeeze bottle relish.
yeah, that's what we get.
Yeah,
Or in a little jar, but yeah.
that's what they use at Costco too. You get a Costco dog. It's Heinz. I love the Costco dogs. I get one almost every time I'm there. $1.50, man. Can't beat it. And it's a big hot dog. You can only
I
eat.
don't think I ever had one.
You've never eaten a Costco hot dog? Oh my God.
I don't think so. I'm not really a fan of hot dogs neither.
Oh, well, I mean, that's an issue in itself.
But we discontinued our Costco membership and went to Sam's Club. For the purpose of Sam's Club carries
the
more
opposite.
brand foods that we all eat here than Costco.
Yeah. We found the opposite to be true. We like more stuff at Costco than we did at Sam's.
I mean,
It's all personal
if we
taste,
were-
yeah.
Mhm. But like the meats and stuff at Costco are excellent.
The Costco steaks are pretty hard to beat.
Yes.
They're expensive,
yes,
but they're pretty hard to beat.
Yes, they are. So, but my parents belong now to Costco. Because they used to use our membership. They would come with us, and I was like, well, if we need it, guess
Right.
what?
Quid pro
We're on
quo.
to you now. Just like if they wanted something from Sam's Club,
Right. Yeah. That's smart.
Mhm.
Divide and conquer that way.
But I think that's where I'm going to get your chips, though, is at Sam's Club.
Because Costco doesn't have very good sodas. Once in a while, they'll have Diet Mountain Dew. They don't have it all the time. They have like Diet Pepsi and Diet Coke. They don't have none of the zeros. I'm like, I like the zeros. That Pepsi Zero and that Code Red Zero. That's the shit. My fridge has always got it. If at all possible, that is.
I'm not a fan of soda, but I'll drink it on occasion. But I'm not really
I like
a
it.
big fan of it.
I like that and iced tea, and that's really about it as far as soft drinks go.
Mm.
I haven't had Kool-Aid in
Ugh,
40
I
years.
can't-
So.
I don't like that stuff. Never
Yeah.
did.
I can't figure out. When my son was little, we tried it. Never could figure out how to get it right. Like the flavor and the amount of
Mhm.
sugar and all that. Never could
Mhm.
find a recipe that was good. Like, I don't remember how much sugar my mom put in it, but it had to have been like a fucking cup and a gallon. Like,
Right.
to kill that nasty flavor.
I don't like that
Doesn't
powdered.
it show you on the back how much sugar to
You
put in?
should, but it doesn't. It
Yeah,
doesn't
it just-
always seem to.
Yeah, it's not.
I don't like the powdered drink stuff, the mixture stuff.
Yeah.
Nope.
Well, I don't anymore.
I'll stick to my
I haven't had
Arizona
it in
green
forever.
tea.
It's gone.
And I said to Pat, I said, I think, well, Walmart carries these in cans now. And I said, this tastes so much better in a can than it does
Really?
the plastic container.
Some things are like
yes.
that. Some things are like that. That the can actually works out. We get this water. It's called Liquid Death, and it's in a can, and it's really good. And I never thought in a million years I would like water out of a can. I thought it would taste like the can or whatever, but I don't know
So-
what they do. But it's good.
Is it sparkling water or
They
just
have
water?
sparkling water, but it's just plain.
If it's that water you gave me, I didn't like it.
Was it in a can?
Yeah, it was in a can.
Yeah, we like it.
I want to try it.
I could taste the can.
Really? I could.
Yeah.
But you don't like condiments, so your opinion doesn't matter. I couldn't taste the can. Or if I did, I liked it. I don't know. Whatever it was, I like Liquid Death. But it has to be really cold.
I don't remember what one you gave me. It's been a while ago now.
You sure it was Liquid Death? Not like LaCroix, whatever the hell that shit is. It could have been. We have it here once in a while. But I started getting it at the first place I tried it was at the Miranda Lambert concert. I had my buddy Chuck, the one that went to the House of Blues with us up in Cleveland.
Yeah.
He had a free ticket to Miranda Lambert, so I went, and that was the only water they had. They were trying to cut down on plastic bottles, so they bought that Liquid Death at like $5 a can.
Jeez.
Which is whatever. At a concert, I guess that's what you're going to pay. But I loved it, man. I got me 2 cans of that and then started buying it at home. After I found it, Barkley likes it.
So this is just like strictly water. It's not flavored.
Right.
Or,
They have flavors and they have sparkling flavors, but it's just water. Yeah.
I think I might like it because after I'm done with this can of Arizona green tea, then I put
Mhm.
water in it.
Yeah.
I like it better in a can. I don't know.
They-
Just like soda in a glass bottle tastes totally different than
I miss
soda in a
that.
glass bottle. Yes.
I wish they would go back to that. Get rid of the plastic and go back to the glass. Even if it's the disposable glass, who cares?
Well, Coca-Cola still makes them in a bottle.
Do they really?
Glass bottle. Yeah.
Oh
they
yeah,
have
oh
them
yeah,
here.
the kitschy ones. Yeah, you're right.
Mhm.
But I mean, I think they should do it as a whole. Glass isn't bad for the environment. The styrofoam they put around it was. Plastic is.
I used to love it as a kid going around and getting glass bottles. And
Collecting
taking
them for money?
Yeah.
My brother got arrested for that.
He did.
Yeah, reaching under a fence to steal people's bottles. Yeah, and they were a dime or whatever, so 80 cents a carton for the 8-pack. I don't know. Did they ever get higher than that?
What was it?
A dime. Did they
No,
ever
I
get
don't
higher than
think
a
so.
dime?
Maybe 15 cents. Maybe. I don't know.
I don't remember it ever getting higher than a dime. I remember it going from a nickel to a dime, but I don't remember it ever getting higher than that before the bottles kind of got replaced. But yeah, that was a big deal, man. Collecting soda bottles.
Yeah, get the money and go buy candy or
Yep,
something.
that's exactly what you bought with it. Or another pop. Because 10 cents would get you like, a box of Alexander the Great.
Back in the day, man, I bet the neighbors just hated kids because we used to go
They still do.
knocking on the doors and,
They
hey,
still
you
do.
got any bottles?
Did you really knock on people's doors?
Oh, hell yeah. We used to, well, where I grew up was like,
Yeah.
everybody knew everybody. So it was like,
I don't remember doing that. I remember finding them places, just walking around looking for them,
yeah, we did that too. But
cleaning them up.
usually all of us kids would go and we'd have like a wagon and go up to all the neighbors and ask them for their empty bottles.
Do you remember how worn they used to get? You'd have
Mhm.
the wear marks on the outside of the bottles
Yeah.
from going through the machines.
Yeah.
That's kind of wild when you think about it, that they would reuse. I mean, they washed them, but you'd be drinking out of something somebody else drank out of. No one thought twice about it. When you think about your neighbors, you
Just
should be
think
like,
how
"Ooh."
much trash they would save if they did that again.
Yeah, they would. But I think people would be too creeped out about,
Why they recycle plastic?
yeah, it's true, but they don't,
You ever see any of that plastic that's in the recycle bins that nobody ever cleans?
but they don't use that for consumables, do they?
Yeah, I think they make bottles out of them still.
I thought that it had to like reach a certain grade before they could use it for a consumable plastic.
I don't know, maybe. I don't know. I thought they did.
I thought all that stuff went to other things, other types of plastic uses, but I could be wrong. I'm wrong a lot. Motion detected at Joel's crib. That's one of the dogs over there shitting on the floor, probably. Bastards. Or she could have shit and Barkley was. Nope, there it is. I might actually catch her.
Is that Agatha?
Yep. She's over by my room. I'm watching her now. Nope, she left. Barkley must be changing the baby. That's what it is. Because the other dogs are hovering over there. We set that camera up to try and catch Agatha shitting on the floor, but she hasn't done it in a long time. Pretty much since the babies got here, I haven't seen her even act up.
Good.
She has adopted that child as hers. If that kid's crying and you're holding it, she's at your feet staring at you, wondering what the fuck you're doing to her child. And if she's on the couch, she'll come up on the couch and she'll take a blanket with her nose and flop it and throw it over top of the baby. We weren't sure if she was trying to smother her or keep her warm, but she does it every time. She, the first day we got back, Agatha went to the edge of the couch and hung her head off the couch and wouldn't face us for like a whole day. And then I don't know what happened. Something just flipped, man. When that baby started crying and stuff, her maternal instinct kicked in and she did a 180. It's like she was getting old and kind of crickety. It put a new lease on life for her, man. She has a mission now, so who knows? Maybe it'll do the same thing for me. I think I'm just feeling old and crickety. I don't think it's making me energized at all. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Well, the crackheads signed their papers yesterday on the new property. You know what? I wasn't going to talk about them on here, but it's
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, it's because I haven't been talking about it because but it's fucking funny.
Okay.
It's fucking funny. So for the last couple of years, I've been mowing this property down by one of our industrial properties. These people stop me and they're like, "Hey, how much do you want to mow our grass?" And I'm like, "I'm getting paid already. I don't want any money." I said, "My boss likes it when I do nice things for the people in the neighborhood, so I'll mow your grass." So I started mowing their grass. And they keep trying to pay me money. I keep telling them, I can't take your money. I'm getting paid already. I'm not allowed to double dip. My boss would not like that at all. If I was taking money to do you a favor while he's paying me money, I'm like, it's not cool. I can't do that. But I could tell they're crackheads. They just are. I don't know if it's meth, crack, whatever the fuck it is. They're druggies. They don't work. They sit around their little trailer and they get high all the time. But whatever. I don't judge nobody as long as they don't bother me. Blah blah blah. But one day, the guy that lives there, he's like, "We're thinking about moving, selling this place." I'm like, "Really?" And I knew that Barclay and her brother were interested in trying to figure out a way to get rid of them because they can't even walk your dogs down by there because it's right down our street. And they always have their dogs loose, and they're all crazy dogs, like pit bulls, like we have the same breeds, but they're unkept and they're just wild, and you can't walk your dogs past there because it ends up in a fight. So they were all over it instantly. They're like, "We want to buy this place." So it took forever to strike a deal with this dude, but we finally got a deal struck, and he kept calling me and calling me. He's like trying to get more money, like, "Oh, I think, blah, blah, blah." So I ended up giving him a golf cart because he said they said they have a campground that they would like to have a golf cart from. So to settle him down, I told him he could have one of these golf carts. So I stripped all the good stuff off of it. You saw it. I had put a steering wheel on there and all that, and the nice wheels and all. I took it all off. I put the generic wheels back on it, put the original steering wheel back on it. It's got nice headlights on it, nice taillights, and decent seats and everything. It's still in decent shape, and it's worth about $1,200. So I told him it'd be around $1,000. So it's fair. But anyhow, so after a while, I got pissed at the dude because he just wouldn't stop, and I blocked him on my phone. I'm like, "Don't fucking talk to me anymore." So he started bothering Barclay's brother, who was, because those two were splitting the property, Barclay and her brother. And they convinced him somehow. Like, they're like, "We have to move, so we need some of the money up front so we can move." So he cuts him a check for fucking 10 grand, but they had all written into the contract that it comes right off the top. So, they protected themselves. And it just wasn't good enough. They still bothered him. He told him, "Well, I guess you have to get a fucking job." If you need more money, I guess you have to get a fucking job. So we went to the title office yesterday to sign all the papers and all that and get it all finalized.
Mm-hmm.
And the lady at the title office was like, "Who the fuck are these people?" They were calling. They started calling them and trying to get money out of them. And she was trying to explain to them, this isn't how it works. Like, when the papers are signed and the money is paid, the money's paid to the title office. The title office pays it to the loan company that has the loan on the property. And there's a second lien on the property that they tried to sneak in. They're like, "Oh, there's no liens," but they had another lien. So that comes off the top too. So they're going to end up owing money to the original bank when this is all done. But luckily, the guy got a personal loan to buy his daughter this property. So he's still going to owe them money. But yeah, they went into the title office. First of all, they came in 2 hours early. They had an appointment at noon. They showed up at 10 o'clock. The lady's like, "You can't be here. I have other customers." And she said they were yelling and like fighting and just,
jeez.
Oh God. Well, they did the same thing when they went to work. They went to our work when Bailey met them to discuss this deal. They were screaming and asking for more money. Like, there is 2 acres there. We're like, "No, there's not. It's 0.6 acres. It's not 2 acres. I don't know who the hell told you 2 acres." But the whole thing has been a fiasco from the word go. But yeah, So it's all signed and done now, but I'm sure
You
they're,
don't
I'm
have to
sure we'll
deal with
hear
them no
from them
more.
again. Well, I
Oh.
don't know. We'll see. They got 30 days to vacate. And her brother, being wise like he is, wrote in a, what do you call that, provision in the contract that they put 10,000 of it in escrow. And if they don't clean up their mess and empty the buildings before they leave, they lose that 10,000.
Bye-bye. Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we'll see how that goes. And they tried to get rid of that too. They were screaming at the title office, they can't do that. And they're like, it's in the contract. Yes, they can do whatever they want. And you guys signed it.
Right.
Hello. But anyhow, it's been, you'd have to have Barkley tell you the story. She's way better at telling it than I am, but I was fucking crying. I was laughing so hard at these idiots. But that makes for a fun day. But it's going to be, when, because it's all done now. So in 30 days, it'll be December 5th. It'll become Club Car Lane. I'm going to put my golf carts down there, and somebody's going to come. We have a couple people lined up already that want to take the trailer. So they're going to take the trailer out, which will leave 2 sheds and a garage. So they have like a 2-stall garage and then 2 sheds. And that's where the golf carts are all getting moved down there. So.
I'm sure Berkeley is thankful for that.
Oh,
though.
I'm sure she is. Sure she is. And I can start mowing it again because I enjoy mowing, but I quit mowing when they piss me off. Like, you can mow it. Crackheads. He was like, oh yeah, I got an offer for, it was like $18,000 more than our offer was. I'm like, why wouldn't you take it? Go ahead. Bye. Take it. Fucking liars. Nobody offered them any money for that place. It's worthless. A fucking trailer. No, the trailer is not an asset. It's a liability. I found that out the hard way with my property. Nobody wants it. Nobody wants it. I mean, I suppose if you took the time to fix it up, you could rent it out, but that's just another pain in the ass too.
Right.
You'd always be fixing shit. No, thank you. No, thank you at all. I don't know how the hell we got there from breakfast cereals, but
there's a guy down the street tearing this one trailer apart that was junk.
yeah, a couple of them. There was a couple of trailers down there.
Well, he's tearing it apart. I don't know what he's doing, but I was going to ask him if he wanted another one.
Is he still doing it?
Yeah, he's working on it right now. Well, I don't know.
Is it down there by the apartments or not?
Right down the street from me.
Yeah, down there by the apartments, by Beaver Creek Apartments, across from Magoo's.
No, they're right in our trailer park.
Oh, in your trailer park. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Literally down your street.
Yeah, down my street.
Yeah, ask him.
I will.
See how he does first.
He's got like half of it tore apart. He's like tearing it piece by piece. It's weird. The roof's still on, but half the trailer walls are gone.
He must know something we don't.
I don't know what he's doing. I was trying
getting the copper wire out of it.
That could be.
There's only a couple things in that trailer that are worth money if it doesn't have aluminum siding. And that's the wire and the frame. That's it. Everything else is junk. But tell him we would pay for the hoppers and all that but that's pretty far. That's an hour drive. That's the other problem is that it's in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Which is good unless you want to do something like that. Then it's not good. Because we don't know anybody down there. And the couple people that I did, that I thought were going to do it, of course, those kind of people aren't always real reliable anyway, so. All right. We're going to call it. Go do some stuff.
You gonna spin?
Yeah, we can do that too. I can do that part. Do you have any of the numbers written down? Did you get Bonzo's? I think it's just you, Bonzo, and Pat.
There's nobody in here, I don't think.
Yeah. There's only like
26, 36. 27 is Pat, 36 is Bonzo, and 21 is me. And 5 is you.
Yeah, there's only like 5 people listening, so.
I know you don't count, but still.
I don't count. Let's see. Today's $60 too. Today's
I
a
know
big
what I
daddy.
can do with that $60.
And the winning number is 39.
39.
It's not 69, but it's close. I'll post it. Does anybody ever pick that number? I don't think that's a number that people pick.
I have
I
no
was the
clue.
closest.
You were.
Man, I'm hungry.
The 20s haven't been hitting lately.
We've had single digit ones too. We had a 5 hit one time. I think this app works better than the other one. It's got a couple features that I haven't tried out yet. It's got like a lottery feature.
Oh, does it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
So you can like do a generic lottery pick. It's got a spin the bottle feature.
Well, I can give you 3 numbers today.
You want to do that?
I'm going to do my number of voting of what it was 621.
Hold on, we got to play the thing first.
I was like,
Now it's time to
When-
get lucky with Little T. Here are today's horoscopes and lucky numbers.
Nope, just to pick 3, sorry.
Yeah, 620. I'm sure it was 621 because when the lady said that, I looked at Pat. I was like, He goes, what? And I said, I'm kind of feeling that number. Yeah, 621.
Pick 3. Pick 3. 621. I'll post it.
Yeah.
So go play it, people. And if you win, we're having a pizza party at work.
Oh, are we?
You guys ever do that? I loved that kind of stuff when I worked at them factories. When they'd have something dumb like that. Stalkers does that once in a while, but they don't have. They'll usually cook us something because we're fairly, we're like 100 people, so they'll cook us stuff. Barkley's uncle gets all crazy on the grill, but he worries me because he like picks old grills up from people and then refurbishes them, quote unquote. So I kind of worry about some of the meat that comes from his house. I ain't real. I don't feel real safe eating it, but
They're richer than God, and he goes and finds.
yeah, oh yeah, he's a hoarder, man. He doesn't throw anything away. One of them was mine. We threw it away at the house, and then I saw it at a barbecue. I told Barkley, I said, "That's our old grill."
Dumpster diving.
He does, man. Like if you leave shit lay around there, you have to put your name on your tools, on anything that you leave around the shop because he'll take it home.
Huh.
It's fucking funny, but it's not funny, especially when you're missing
fired
tools.
for stealing your stuff.
Oh, that would be great, but you can't fire him. But that'd be great to push it. Like, hey, man. I did one time. I was like, "What are you doing with my toolbox up there?" And he said, "Didn't have your name on it." I'm like, "Doesn't have yours either. Leave it alone. If it ain't got your name on it, don't take it."
That's like when you go to work, you put your lunch in the refrigerator and someone eats your lunch. You
Yeah,
ever had
that's
that
not
happen?
good.
I mean, what the hell?
Have you ever seen that reel?
Like,
There was a
I
guy
think
who was eating someone else's food, and the guy had put a condom in his sandwich. He
no,
got
what
sick. He got sick of people eating his food, so he put a condom in his whatever sandwich he had in his lunch. Put it in the fridge. Guy's eating it. I'm like, oh. That's a good way to get fired. So don't do that. But it is hilarious. Don't eat other people's shit. That's terrible. All right, guys.
I don't know why would you even do that though?
I
That's
don't know. I don't know. I would never have the balls to
you
eat somebody
wonder.
else's food. Ever. Not even, not even if they left like a bag of candy in there. I just wouldn't be sticking my hand in other people's shit. It's rude as fuck. All right, let's get going. We're going to get something to eat. So we'll be back a week from Monday. And then we'll decide what we're going to do then. or we're going to let you know what we decided by then. It's most likely going to be 2 days a week. I liked your idea, Puddin'. Do it on Monday and Friday. We'll call it the bookend, the Morning Bowl bookend show. We'll start your week off and we'll start your weekend off. I kind of like that. So I think that's what we probably will do, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay. We'll discuss it amongst ourselves. Your opinions matter. And your ideas, of course, matter too. But all right, WBAM, have yourself a wonderful Wednesday. We'll be back sometime soon. I promise. We're not going away forever. Peace and love, WBAM. Peace and love.
Peace.
Bye-bye.
I almost hit the wrong stop button.